Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. We are going to do our cutout of the week. So if you are new around here, every Monday evening, we do a brand new cutout of the week that is only available during that week. So this will be available from March 10th to March 17th, I believe. I can't think of the Sunday date off the top of my head. But it is a little spring mini collage. So we're going to paint all of this up. We're going to do some staining. So when y'all pop on, say hey and comment the word spring. And that will get you your link to this cutout, okay? But let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel. So if you're not in our broadcast channel or if you're catching the replay and you're not in it, right down there in that pinned comment, there's a link in there for you. If you click on that link, you'll join like my messaging system. And that is how I let you know when I am live. So I'm going to share that into there, but it's just like it's a one-way messaging system. So you're not going to get all of like the other messages from people like in a group chat, which is really, really nice. So getting that shared into there. And then we are going to start painting because we've got some painting to do. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Anita and Miss Donna. Hello. Hi guys. So it's been a hot minute since I've shown y'all one of these and I thought, let's go ahead and do one. We got some fun spring colors over here. But let's start with our base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to organize these based on the color that I want to do them. So just give me a second. I'm kind of looking, got a cheat sheet over here for me to kind of help me. So how was everybody's Monday? Did y'all have to work? Did you craft? What did y'all do? All right, I'm just going to start putting it on here. Okay. Get all of this on here as easy as I can, and we'll move it around afterwards. I just put it on there so I don't lose any of my pieces, okay? Hi, Melinda. Hi, Michelle. And it does come with an easel. So we're going to paint the background white first, and then we'll go in and we'll paint, and then we'll stain. Hi, Janice. All right, so I'm going to use some white acrylic paint. We're going to use mainly acrylic paints and some chalk paint. I don't think we're going to use any paste tonight, but you can achieve the same thing with paste. Great day spending it with your daughter. Hi, Holly. That sounds like a fun day. You cleaned your craft room. Miss Darlene, you want to come clean mine? Yeah. You started spring cleaning? Oh, no, Shannon. I hope you feel better. Jan, I saw your message and I was in the middle of replying and then I got distracted. I have a note to respond to you afterwards. I made a little boo-boo. But I have it. It's sitting in my office. So if there's a green sticker on your invoice for the QR code, just scan that and then fill out the missing item form. And I'll get it to you. Because, my silly self, I had a couple left over and I was like, I don't know who's these. I messed up somewhere. So I apologize. All right, so we're going to paint this white. You could paint your background whatever color you want. We're going to clean it out at the end. The lines, the shiplap lines at the end, but we're going to paint this and then we're going to dry it. And then we will do all the other stuff. But we're just going to hang out and chit chat tonight. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Angie. No, okay. Jan, I will send you a link to the form to fill out. I've realized the last couple orders I've done, I've been forgetting to send the QR code. So I will send it to you after my live. All right, so let's get this dry. Now we have the frame to do. What color should we do the frame? I was thinking we should stain it in our American Honey gel stain, or should we do something different? Hi, Natalie. And I totally just hit that. Hi, Donna Glaze. I'm wondering, should we do it black? Hi, Lisa Billiot. You're welcome, Jan. I apologize for that. Thank y'all so much for getting your live sale invoices paid. If you are new around here, hi, Martha. We do a live sale every Sunday. So last night we did live sale Sunday, and we had like 30 cutouts that I showed y'all. So you can still shop the replay. Just comment the word spring and check your messenger. There's a link in there that says shop live sale Sunday. Click on that and it'll take you directly to the live. Stain it. Okay. Hi, Sandy Smith. All right, well, that's drying. I'm going to set this to the side, and we are going to pull that out, and we're going to stain. Now, maybe we're not going to stain, because now I've moved stuff around in here, and I don't know where it is. Stain it. We can just stain it with some brown. We'll do that. We'll just use some burnt umber, and we'll stain it that way. I planned on using my no pain gel stain, but I don't know where it's at. All right, so you can do the same thing. Acrylic paint. I like to use burnt umber the most when staining with acrylic paint. It gives you the same look. Just using the baby wipe and wiping it on. Okay, who is loving if you have daylight savings time? Are y'all loving that it's staying light later? And I got paint on my shirt. What else is new? Hi, Pamela. How's our friend? I hope she's doing well. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more on to my glass mat. Y'all always ask me where I get this glass mat. I got mine from Michael's, but you can also get it from Amazon. I have it linked in my Amazon storefront for y'all. But I think that looks pretty. So, lay that there. Let me see if I can get... Ooh, I think I'm just making it worse. Oh, well. All right, let's dry this. Hi, Patricia. Yay, I'm so glad she's doing great. Not loving that I'm tired. Oh, I feel you, Angie. Today was a rough day. Today was a rough day. I will say that. I am really tired today. Hi, Haley. Yes, for the lighter nights, so the day go. Yeah, I agree, Shannon. Today, like, flew by. All right, we're going to do one more coat of the white. I don't hate it the way that it looks, but I want it to be nice and bright in the background. I probably put way too much paint on here. But we're going to go in with our white acrylic paint. And I always have people ask me, well, why are you using acrylic paint and not your chalk paste? You can. I just have some new acrylic colors that I bought that I wanted to try out tonight and see what we think. Because I do enjoy painting with just acrylic at times. Sometimes it's a little bit easier than the paste. So it's just personal preference. It's whatever you want to do. You don't have to have the acrylic paint to achieve this. You can do the same look with your chalk paste. Hi, Dolores. All right, a little bit more white. And then we will dry this. And then the fun part is all the little other pieces that we're going to paint. And I have some, I need y'all to vote for me on some of these colors. So, a little bit more white. I'm almost out of white. So, do y'all prefer painting with chalk paint, acrylic paint? What do y'all prefer painting with? Do you have a preference? What the? Oh my gosh. Whoops. It's okay. I forgot. I was being careless and I wasn't paying attention. And I dipped my white paint into the brown paint, clearly. Hi, Tammy. Daylight savings hit me hard, so tired, but I love it. Yeah, I agree, Dolores. I like when it's light later. I like it when it's light later. Okay. Let's wipe that up so that mistake doesn't happen again. Depends on the project. Oh, I was asking about paint. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, acrylic paint or chalk paint? Do y'all have a preference? All right. And y'all like that? I fixed it. Not a big deal. I will, Haley. I certainly will. All right. Wipe all this off. And let's get to drying. And you don't really have to worry about like the outside edge because your frame is going to cover it. But if you want to paint it just to be on the safe side, go right ahead. Chalk paint, yeah. Chalk paint covers a whole lot better, but I feel like obviously acrylic paint has better color options. It messes me up when we go to cook dinner for the daylight savings time, Jan. Kimmy, how are you feeling? Are you home yet? All right, let's get this dried. Chalk paint, yeah. So if you're just popping on, we are doing our cutout of the week. It is a spring word collage. And so it has the words bloom, sunshine, blossoms, breeze, rain boots, raindrops, spring, and then it has some flowers on it. So we're gonna paint these all different colors. So here's my color scheme, okay? We've got like this looks really minty, but like a light blue, a lavender, a yellow, and then I was thinking this light pink or this light pink. I have all my acrylic paint, but I make my own chalk paint with acrylic. Oh, fun. Hi, Sharon Hoover. How are you? So, I'm trying to decide. I don't know what to do, y'all. Do we like those colors? Should we switch them out? I was going to do the Ocean Breeze one, but it's a little dark. And then I couldn't find my, imagine that. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find my, like, the blue, the acrylic blue that I use all the time in the winter. But I thought that would also be a nice choice. All right. I'm going to take a straight pen, and I'm going to clean out the score lines on here so we can see that it's supposed to be a shiplap sign, okay? So you can see that top line is where I scored it, or where I cleaned it out. This part is completely optional, but I just think it kind of makes it look a little bit better. Let's see. What are you painting again? Can you show it? Well, it's all off of the thing, Haley. It's going to be a spring collage. Thanks. Thank you, Sybil. I appreciate y'all sprinkling and sharing and hitting the heart button. All of that goes a long way for me. Even if you are just a silent watcher and you hit that heart button or you just sprinkle the video, it does help. And make sure you hang out to the end because I'm going to give away a blank cutout of the week at the end of the live. And you have to be on and you have to comment in order to win. Okay? So, thank you. So, here are the lines cleaned out. I think that looks so much better. And then, here's our frame. Okay? So, we'll glue that at the end. I'm going to put that over here. And then we're going to pull this out. Okay? So, I like to put my stuff, typically, I haven't done it in a while. I like to use like a taped board so that way my pieces don't move around on me. But I'm going to try to move some of these pieces where I can paint all the like colors the same. You like it scored? Yeah. Well, the line's already in there, Dolores. I'm just using a straight pen and just cleaning them out. Maybe if I haven't painted it so heavily, I wouldn't have to do that, but that's just me. I have a handy hand in painting. All right, so we're going to do all of this yellow. Thank you for the stars. Hi, Terry. Colors are pretty. I love that green. What's it called, please? Which green? This one? It's called Amazement. Amazement. All right. Raindrops is going to be pink. I'm looking at a picture over here to kind of help me determine where I want this. Then we got Breeze. Oop. And Spring are going to be purple. And then we got our flower and the word rain boots that are going to be blue. Yeah, the pen is a really good idea. Hi, Chrissy B. All right, so something I forgot to do before I take all this off is I like to take a wet wipe or a baby wipe and wipe all of it down to kind of remove that glue that's sitting on top of the wood. So with a lot of times when you use a lot of scoring, the glue from the MDF will come up and make it look like it's burned. It's not. Just take a baby wipe and wipe it right off. This will help prevent it from yellowing. Hi, Robbie. Yes, y'all comment the word spring. That'll get you the keyword for, or that'll get you the link for this cutout. And you will also be able to check out the link for the live sale last night. I had to use a pin on your hutch, yeah. It's just, I don't know. You could paint it really lightly and do really thin coats, but I don't do that. Okay, so we are just going to wipe all this off, and then we'll dry it, and then we'll start painting. And it should go fairly quickly from here. Okay, so here's the thing. I have two yellows. I have this, I don't even know, I'm not even gonna pronounce it. This yellow or a lighter yellow. Should we do the dark yellow or the light yellow? What do y'all think? The word you're using, how is it? Ooh. Where did that go? How is it saying not coming off? Because I put the tape down and I folded the ends, and then right here, I taped these ends down so that the tape isn't moving. What do y'all think? The light yellow or the dark yellow? Hi, Dawn. Hey, Dawn, your stuff is probably going to be ready this week. Not probably, it is going to be ready this week. Probably tomorrow. So let me know when, I haven't even used this, y'all. Okay, so we have that yellow, dark, light. I'm going to open these up and see. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. So this is the yellow. Why can't I ever get it? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, the lights have it. Well, I think I'm going to go dark, I think. I decided. Okay, maybe not. Now I'm second guessing myself. We can always do light and then go darker. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to use the color Maze in Waverly Chalk Paint. Who knows how long I've had this? Yay, you got your mystery box. Robbie, you can send me a message. I don't know off the top of my head when your order is shipping. I just know that I had pulled, Dawn's order was one of the last ones that I touched before I came in on live. So if you have questions about orders, you can send me a message or you can send me an email. All right, I don't know if I love that. Hi, Sadie. I don't know if I love that yellow. And I should be using a makeup sponge. That's what I should be using. Why am I doing this to myself? Ugh. All right. Yeah, I don't love that. Okay, so we're going to switch. And we're going to go to the dark yellow. Okay. Use a makeup sponge. And, oh yeah, I think that's much better. This will need a couple of coats, I can already tell you. Just to make it nice and bright. Now, if you wanted your yellow to be even brighter, what do I always tell y'all? You base coat it in white. You can come say hi. That's okay. They're not gonna know.
Our wood showed up.
Oh, yay.
Your wood showed up. Hi, ladies.
Do you like that yellow?
Yeah, it's good. Better than that green.
It wasn't green. It was always yellow.
It looked green.
How are the puppies? They're good, Pamela. Waiting on my order to come in. I know. Melinda, you're in... Oh, I don't want to say. You're close to me. And it seems to be any orders that are going to that state, I don't want to say, and put your info out there, have been running late for me. They're all saying hi. Okay, bye.
Hello.
He's going to go get us dinner. All right. So there is what we have. I think that looks a lot better than the original yellow that I used. Thank you for the stars, Haley. Are the puppies? Put some aqua dots on the yellow boots. We're gonna do some additional to that. Yeah, we're gonna add something to the boots. We're not just gonna leave them, babe. They're fine. It's when Theo gets in here and it's like a bull in a china shop.
Oh, yeah. Big old giant lab.
All right, let's dry and let's do another coat. Hi, Victoria. And y'all, if you want to add this cutout of the week to your live sale order from last night, just send me a message. But this will also be available in this Sunday's live sale as well. So either way, you have a son named Thomas. He's a stinker, even grown. He said they are stinkers. I have 3 orders from Freedom. I know, Melinda. I think it's something with where you, like, the state that you live in. Because I'm telling you, all my people that live in that same place, it seems to be delayed for some reason. And I don't know why.
Is it the one to the east of us?
Yes. All right. Yeah, I think that's definitely better than the yellow. This yellow. So we used, I don't even know how to say this. I'm trying to focus it, but it's not focusing. No. If you want the list of colors I use, I can put them in the VIP group. Alrighty. So next is our pink. So should we do our this light pink? So this one is called light pink, or should we use the vintage Victorian? So the acrylic or the chalk paint? What do y'all think? Not a bad stinker though. Almost missed you. Hi, Sharon. It was a gorgeous day here. And hello, Sharon Card. Which one? The chalk paint or the acrylic paint? Let's see if I can even open this one. Ugh, there we go. Ooh, I think I want to use that one. I think we're going to use the chalk paint. The vintage Victorian. Hi, Theo. Yeah, we're going to do the, I need a plate, but we'll just make do with what we have. Ooh. I'm making a big old mess. He's fine, babe. All right, makeup sponge. Offload it and do the same. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, there he is. Everybody say hello to Thomas, even though y'all just saw him. I had an order from someone in Texas that lives 2 hours from me and ended up going to California. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Nadine. Unfortunately, like, what y'all see in the tracking system is what I see as well. I don't have any extra, like, view. You know what I mean? So, and stuff is getting lost. So if you are ordering stuff, just be patient with us. Oh my gosh, Haley. All right. We are going to dry this and we're going to do another coat. See what I'm saying? Yeah. You got mine fast? Well, Nadine, that, who knows? Because I have a couple of ladies who live where y'all live, and for some reason, their stuff is always getting there late. No, I didn't get a new dog. These are, Thomas's dogs are here. He's having some work done on his house, and so it's easier if they're not there. Oh, goodness. Y'all are making his day by saying hi to him. He always asks how my ladies are doing, referring to y'all. Yeah, we're having pizza for dinner tonight. We were supposed to do like fajitas, but that didn't happen. We've had complaints that people who order Christmas gifts or mail. Oh my gosh, Sharon. That's insane. And y'all, I just saw what I look like from the side. My hair is a mess. He has a, oh my gosh, a blue heeler, I think. I think that's the little one. Sadie. She's a cattle dog. And then he has a big old lab named Theo. Fish and veggies tonight. Yes, y'all, tell me what y'all are having for dinner. Make me envious. Y'all are having pizza too. Yeah, we were going to cook out because this weekend I got Thomas a grill for my house so he can grill me all the yummy things. And we were going to cook out tonight, but we're both just so tired. We both didn't really sleep last night, or we went to bed really late, couldn't fall asleep. It's just, we're just tired. So I think we're gonna eat and probably just chill, which will be nice. Yay, Robbie, that's exciting. A bluey dog? Yes, a bluey dog. We had a taco soup. I love taco soup. I got a notice saying my shipment was shipped. It was shipped? I shipped yours a while ago, Miss Sharon. Just send me a message. A gyro from Arby's, Chick-fil-A. I love me some Chick-fil-A. I love the spicy chicken sandwich. Ooh, a brisket baked potato. Ooh, y'all, this purple is gorgeous. You need it. It is really, really pretty. This one is called Lavender Haze. I don't know why I'm holding it because it won't focus. So, thanks, Tammy. I have a migraine. Oh, yum, Marcy, and get some rest. Steak and veggies and salad. Yum, yum, yum. No, Patricia, it wasn't like that. We both like couldn't turn our brains off. Like we're both just like doom scrolling on our phones. Dang, TikTok sucks you in, or the Facebook Reels suck you in, and so we were both up, I don't know, till like 1:32, and then he had to get up at like 3 something to go to work. So, but he got a little nappy poo in this afternoon while I worked. So it was good. Yeah, this purple is really pretty. Hi, Nancy. Ooh, Melinda, did you do homemade onion rings? Because I love me some onion rings. If there's onion rings where I'm eating, I'm getting some. Purple's your favorite. Stuffed pork loin cooked on a smoker. Ooh, Anita, yum, yum, yum. I know, Patricia. I know you're just messing with me. You're a fine girl. I know. Okay, this purple is really pretty, and I'm really bummed that I poured so much out. I need to get out my little egg carton thing and put that on there. Put my paint in there so I don't waste it. Hi, Darlene. How are you? All right, that looks good. Let me see if I can scoop some of this up. Oh yeah, that works. We got some delicious onion rings. Oh yeah, we sure did. Right before we went to Mexico. Yeah, this purple is really pretty. So this is one of the new colors that just came out this year. And I really like it. There's a whole box of them. I can show you the whole box if I remember where I put it. It's in here. So, oh, it's right there. I can show you the whole box at the end if y'all want. Tacos. Patricia, I love tacos. All right, last little bit. We're going to go in with this Amaze Mint. This is one of the new colors too. I don't know how this one's going to do, so we're going to just test it. And if we don't like it, we can change the color. I did, Leona. I did. I was able to scoop it up and put it right back in. There we go. So, more makeup sponges. All right, let's see. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's paint the whole thing and then we'll see what y'all think. Yeah, the purple is really pretty. I'm not typically a big purple fan, but I like that purple. It covers really well too. All right. so here is the blue, the mint. What do we think? Keep or change? Come tomorrow, make it. Janice, just let me, you know, just head on where you're at. I can't remember where you're at. Oh, I think I know where you're at. I think I remembered. Oh, we're making chicken fajitas tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right, let's dry. It goes good with the rest. Okay, so keep. I think it does. I think it goes well too. So this one was Amazement. This is one of the new ones. So we used 2 of the new ones. Illinois. Yep. You can cut. Yep. You totally can cut these. Once they're dry, you can cut them off and then keep using them. Hi, Dee Dee. Love the mint. Love the sea foam green. All right. Now comes the fun part, is gluing all this together. But before I do that, let me scoop this up, back up into my jar to save that beautiful color. You know, I don't feel like I paint with my acrylics enough. Now I got you hungry for fajitas. They're so delicious. That's a very pretty green. I love them at my kitchen cabinets are the old metal ones. Ooh. Hi, Maureen. How are you? So if y'all are just getting here, hello. Comment that word spring. That will get you the link to the cutout of the week. So now you, oh, I was just rereading your comment, Pamela. Come to Oklahoma and I'll cook for you. Ooh, a prime rib? What brand are those colors? They're Deco Art. Deco Art. Now you can buy Deco Art like at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if these colors are available there. I got these off of the Deco Art website. I bought like their new color pack. So I'll show those to you at the end if y'all want to see them. All right, let's kind of start moving some of this stuff out of the way. All right, so first let's take our backer board and our frame and let's go ahead and glue this together and then we'll clean up the edges. So we're gonna use some stick fast glue. I like to use this glue. You use whatever works for you. I love it other than when it gets on my fingers. It is called Lavender Haze, Tammy. They are the new ones, Patricia. Yes, ma'am. They sure are. I've seen so many people talk about them that I thought I have to have them. Barbara got the new colors. I bought them too. They are beautiful. You might be seeing those a lot. All right, so I'm just kind of pushing the edges, making sure. Maureen, how long have you been watching me? If you could only see my craft room. It's not organized. If you are serious. Oh, Thomas. Ignore him. Oh my God, it takes forever to peel off. What takes forever to peel off? All right, so I'm gonna go in with my black paint, or my black marker, and I'm gonna clean up the edges. So you.
Prime rib, don't judge me.
He says, I love prime rib. Don't judge me. Well, you just judged me for my craft room. You just said it's a disaster in there.
That's fact.
Okay. Okay. So you see the white paint on the edge. I like to take a black mister pen and just go over that to kind of make it look a little bit more finished and that you don't see those paint edges. 100% all Venmo, Alex. It's your desk that I see. Yeah. Well, yeah, I make it appear that I'm very well organized and that, you know, it's not a mess in here. I think I'm going to have to take like a video or a pre-picture and show y'all how much of a disaster it is in here. Because it's bad. Real bad. All right, so we cleaned up all those edges. put this to the side, and then we're gonna grab this out. Or grab this out. We're gonna grab this and pull these off. Hopefully I don't break one. And then we're gonna try to clean these up. So just be careful if you are gonna use like the tape cardboard method that you don't break it. It's okay, he can call me out. You know, he's been helping me, so he has a right to call me out, I guess. It doesn't bother me. Some of the best crafters are messy. Babe, did you hear that? I don't think he was convinced, Anita. Oh. All right. I'm really trying hard not to snap this. Okay. Last, Haley, you know that's not. I need to get it organized because coming in here like gives me anxiety. And like we were trying to move some stuff out. We were trying to move the grill out into the porch, and I like had to move everything, and it was just like a tumbling tower. Like I moved one thing and then everything fell apart. All right. So I'm going to go through. The dogs might start barking, just so y'all know. The pizza is here. All right. Just going to go through. It's okay if it's not perfectly covered. I'm just going to get the bottoms and the tops. That's also why painting with the makeup sponges is really good, because you don't get a whole lot of spillage on the side when you do that. I don't know, you paint every, yeah. It's when the crafts take over the whole house is when you're, yeah, Leona, that's kind of where we're at. But it, you know, it's my business that takes over my house. So.
It showed up super fast.
That's okay, babe. I'm like probably.
I'm literally just ordered it.
Yeah. That's okay. Nope, it's a big deal. Do your puppies get along with? Yeah, they do.
Theo and Boone love each other.
Yeah, Theo and Boone are like in love with each other.
You're so dumb.
Yeah. Like make-up conversations that those two have.
Yeah. Oh.
Thomas says that Theo, his lab, like has his conscience.
His inner monologue.
Oh, there you go.
Is Goofy from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yes. And if you knew Theo, it would make total sense. All right, I'm almost done.
You're good. I'm happy to wait.
All right, so we have our little bee. I'm going to go in with a black paint pen, and I'm going to clean up the, not clean up, I'm going to do the lines on the bee. So this is a little bit easier with a paint pen, in my opinion. You could use your paint to do this. But we're going to go in and we're going to start adding our details. I don't know what color to do the dots on the rain boots. How old are the puppies? So mine are, Boone is 5 and Tucker is 11. And I think Theo's 3 and Sadie's 5. Talks for animals. Oh yeah, absolutely, Janice. That's okay, Kim. I'm glad you're here now. Y'all don't ever have to apologize for being late or missing a live. I understand. Life happens. Okay, I'm just following the lines on the bee to get my stripes. Just coloring pretty much. All right, put that to the side. And now we have this. Sadie's 5, Theo's 2. So I was close. I got it right. Hi, Pat. All right, I'm going to go do the bottom of the rain boots in white. What color should we do the polka dots? What are my dogs? I have an Australian Shepherd. That's Boone. And then I have a miniatured long-haired dachshund, and that's Tucker. And he's a little sassy. All right. Where did my square go? right here. We're gonna start gluing. My black lab is going to be 3 and 2 months. Oh my goodness. Hi, Sadie. All right, I'm gonna start kind of laying these out. And I don't think it needs much other than what we have because the colors just kind of do, to me, all the work. So we'll see what y'all think. Light green polka dots. Hi, Pat Raleigh. Aqua. So raindrops. Then we got the flower in the middle. Ooh, that's pretty. I am cheating over here, y'all. I am looking at an example for me. And then we got rain boots. Okay, then we got our rain boots up here. Move this down. I'm just trying to play with the spacing, so I'm not doing it while I'm trying to paint it, glue it, and then I mess it up. All right. I have 2 long-haired wiener. Oh my gosh, Tammy, I love long-haired wiener ones. They are so stinking cute. I have 2 long-haired mini dachshunds, Winifred and Janice. Those are adorable names. I have 2 German short-haired dogs named Coco and the other. Oh, how cute. I was just telling Thomas the other day that I think like the long-haired German shepherds are just adorable. All right, so I'm going to play with the spacing just a smidge because I feel like it's a little crowded or too close to the edge. There we go. All right, let's bring the butterfly down, raindrops. All right, here is what we have. I think that's really pretty. So we're going to use our stick fast glue. I'm going to start with the spring. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here. You don't want to put too much because then it can seep out from underneath. If it does, it's okay. Okay. Lay that down. All right, that looks good. Purple dots. I don't know, I can't decide. I can't decide which one to use. Thank you. It's going, thanks y'all. Honestly, the person who made the cut file, I'm following like her colors, not her exact colors, but I'm kind of using her color scheme. And I think this turned out really cute. But this is the cutout of the week. The price does include shipping, so you don't have to pay an additional shipping. I think I made it to where it didn't charge you shipping. It shouldn't. But it is $17.99, which includes the cost of shipping. All right. We'll keep working our way. This is the kind of the tedious part, is the glue. Use all 3 colors. Ooh, that'd be fun. All right. Yes, that looks good. And we're gonna do the little bee. Oh gosh, see, this is the issue with the stick fast, is if you get it on your fingers, then it wants to stay to your cutout. All right, let's do the flower. Okay, we'll lay that down. We'll do the center. Ooh, and it's moving around on me. All right, we're gonna do the word blossoms. Now, you could do whatever color scheme you wanted. You don't have to do this. You could do it however you want. But I just thought this was very springy and happy. All right, y'all hit that heart button for me. We're going to give away one of these at the end of my live, so make sure you are here, because I'm going to give you a word to comment, and then we will pick from those comments. So that is the most fair way I figured out how to do this. And some of y'all have really good luck. Like Miss Jan. I don't know if Miss Jan is still here. Miss Jan. Miss Victoria usually has pretty good luck. You could do a bouquet of... Ooh, yeah. All right. Last little section. And then we will add the dots to the rain boots, and we will call it a night. Maybe. I just remembered we needed to stain our easel. It does come with an easel stand. So that does come. There she is. Miss Jan usually has pretty good luck. Lisa Marto has usually pretty good luck. Some of y'all do fairly well. Lisa Evans has won a couple of times. I don't know if she's here. All right. Here's what we have. Okay, I'm going to put that there. It comes with your easel stand, okay? So this is where you just snap these together and it will sit in there. We're going to stain these really quickly and then we'll be done. Oh, thank you, Angie. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. I love coming on here and hanging out with y'all. It kind of just takes my mind off of everything else that's going on and the stress of everything else. I just like to come on here and hang out. And I feel like my lives have been going longer lately because I just am enjoying like being pretty creative. Yeah, well, Haley, you can't win. You're right, you can't win. Which I still need to send you your invoice for your hutch, your coffee hutch. Oh, yes, and I'll show you all the new paints if y'all want to see them. I know Miss Jan says she wants to see them. It's like a box of 12, I believe. Maybe 10. I don't remember how many are in there. Haley has good luck, but she can't. Yeah, exactly. She can't win. She's my best friend, so I can say that she doesn't win. It's like Thomas. He can't win either. Great. Oh my gosh. You two. All right. The front and back is done there. The last little part. Would you paint it if you won it, Thomas? No, he wouldn't. He would not. He'd give it to somebody. Okay. Let me finish this up. We'll add the polka dots to the rain boots. I don't know. Maybe we do pink. Maybe we do all three colors. I think that's going to be cute. All right. Wipe this. He wouldn't. Don't let him fool you. He wouldn't. That sand would pass for boots. Oh, it totally would. You're right. All right. Put that there. We're going to pull this out. And let me get my three colors. Haley, I want to win for you. What is that noise? All right. So we're going to go in. I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush, and we're going to start with our pink. Hi, Sadie. Oh, I really loaded up. I don't know. The pink does not look the best on the yellow. I don't like that. I don't like the pink. Hold on. I'm just going to wipe it off. There we go. Let's just do the, let's just try the blue and the purple. Because I don't love that. Oh my gosh, I can hear Thomas watching my live. I can hear my own voice. I hate it. I craft her pockets, but it's okay. It's not fair for me to win. I went to, yeah, you got to go to Mexico, girl. That's what I'm doing. It's okay. It's not my best dots, but it'll do. All right, let's close this up. Let's dry. And then I'll show y'all. And then we're gonna pick a winner and we'll be done. I will show y'all the new paints. Let me grab them. So we have the purple, we have the mint, then this one is called Gingham Blue. Gingham Blue. Then we have Lemon Burst, which I thought would have been really pretty, but I thought that the yellow might be a little too bright. Hold on, watch out, Theo. Excuse me. Then we have, this one is called Fresh Mango, Crimson Red, Avocado Toast, Coral Buzz, Fairway Green. I'll put up in the thing in a minute. I'll put it in its stand in a minute. Oh my goodness. Dragon Teal, Grecian Blue. That would have been pretty too. And then we have Love Potion. So I ordered these directly from the Deco Art website. I really like them. Yay, Ashley ordered these. And I want to say, like, for the set, it was like $27. And then shipping was like $5 or $6. So, all right. Let me put these over here. Let me just add it to the stack over here. And, yeah, they all came together. All came together. All right. Here's our stand. And there it is. So it does come with the kickstand or the easel stand. But it is $17.99. That includes the cost of shipping, or you can add it to your order from last night, or you can wait to order it on Sunday. Either way. But I think that turned out pretty cute. Now, I'm noticing that my word breeze is a little crooked, but it's okay. Don't forget my brown. Oh, well, that wasn't part of the new colors, Haley. That was just burnt umber. Good to know. Oh, hold on. I know, Victoria, I want to go, but like, I don't need any more craft supplies. All right, y'all, let's pick a winner. So comment the word spring. When you comment that word, you'll get a message from my page. It'll send you the link to this cutout, but there are also some other buttons in there that you can press. There's a link to the live sale from Sunday. You have until Friday to claim. I lost my train of thought. You can join my VIP group in there. You can see my Amazon favorites in there, all of that. I get that paint. Yeah, you totally can, Sandy. I don't know if they have the new colors. I don't know that for sure. And it was a lot cheaper for me to just order it than go to Hobby Lobby and add a whole cart of stuff. All right, y'all, let's pick a winner. So, hi, Diane Dade. The 8th person, number 8, to comment the word mint, M-I-N-T, will be tonight's winner, which is with the color we used on the flower. Mint, M-I-N-T. Hi, Beth Watterson. And then we'll be done. So the winner will win a blank cutout of the week. So just a reminder, when you comment that word, it's going to show it in different order on your screen than in mine. So it's based on what I see first, okay? And you can only comment once. And I didn't mean to do the thumbs up. Shannon was number 1. Maureen was number 2. Dee Dee was number 3. Jan was number 4. Deborah was 5. Beth was number 6. Allison Kelly was number 7. And Miss Cheryl, another lucky winner. And Miss Cheryl McConicle, you are number, oh wait. Sharon, you won. And then Thomas, you can't win. I'll give away 2. So Miss Cheryl won 1. And then I'm going to go down. We're going to start over at Thomas. I'm going to say 9. 1, 2, So Ashley was 1, Sandy was 2, Kimmy, nope, Sandy was 3, Samantha was 4, Anita was 5, Diane was 6, Victoria was 7, Angie was 8, Miss Leona Sourbeer, you are good luck too. You also won a blank cutout of the week, okay? So if you two lovely ladies will send me a message saying, hey, I won, I will send you a form to fill out. That form has to be filled out in order to get your winnings, okay? All right, y'all, go order this, and I will see all of y'all tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do. We might do the club project. Who the heck knows? But I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and go shop the sale from Live Sale Sunday from last night, okay? Bye, y'all.